Good morning. I look forward to all of you coming back to the studio, although I can only have 5 at a time. But I will be structuring the class differently, as you'll see in this video, in which we will all be facing the same direction and no one will be facing each other, so we can keep our social distancing. So you will have your mats in front of me, parallel to mine, and I will be teaching mirror image, much like what you're doing at home now. You should have your mat like this, so that when I go to the left, you're going to the right. When I say turn to the right, you're going to the left. So it's as if you were doing the class in front of a mirror, and then that will keep everybody going in the same direction. And I think you will be able to follow me better. Okay, so let's give it a try. I'll start the music. Many of you have not been exercising regularly, including moi. So this is kind of an intermediate class that I think both beginners and maybe more advanced can enjoy as well. So we're going to start standing. Ground through your feet and your toes. Draw in through your abdominals. Roll your shoulders back. Let your arms hang. Now close your eyes for a moment and identify with your breath. Begin to feel the flow of it. And keep that breath flowing throughout the sequencing of your yoga postures. Now open your eyes and slowly pick your shoulders up and roll them back. We're going to start off very slowly, opening all the areas of the body, stretching muscles that may not have been stretched in many, many weeks. Now lift one shoulder and the other, side to side, and smile. It's good to be back. Now let the arms hang, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Now putting breath with movement, inhale the arms up and look up. Exhale the arms and look down. Deep breath in, long breath out. Lifting up and out. One more, lift up and hold. Now lace the fingers and press them up to the ceiling. Open your feet a little wider. Soften your knees. Lean from side to side. From left to right. Feel the sides opening, keeping the knees soft. Now come back to center and bring the arms down in front. Relax the shoulders. Again, turn to the left and to the right. Moving that spine in all planes of movement. Two more. Now come back to center. Lift up tall again. Now soften the knees. Let's circle around to the left. Circle around and switch. Getting the blood flowing into all areas of the body. One more. Now rise up tall. Take those lace fingers and place them behind your head. Open up the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Now lean over to the right and to the left. Now come back to center. Extend the arms out. Keep them straight. Now spread the fingers and then spread them again. Turn slowly to the right. Look behind yourself. Slowly to the left. Back and forth. One more. Now come back to center. Make a fist. Open. Fist. Open. Fist. Now leave the fingers wide. Come over to the side. Reaching above and behind your ear. Other side. Two more. One more. Now come back to center and let's add an element of balance. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your feet together. Stand tall. Now take your left leg and cross it over your right. This will challenge your balance a bit. Then bend from your hip and rise up. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. Now bend and hold. Look down at the floor. Move your hands down to your legs. Let your head hang. Feel the balance in your legs. Stay here or bring the fingertips to the floor and drop a little deeper. Let the head hang a little heavier. Breathe into your back, into the back of your legs, up through your spine. Now move your hands back to your legs, then to your hips, and rise up. Let's do one more stretch by reaching the left arm up. Lean over, grab the wrist, press into the hips, open the side. Feel the feet, feel the toes, feel the balance. And rise back up and release. Excellent, other side. So take your right leg across, get firm in your feet, hands on your hips, then fold at your hips and lift up. Fold and lift. Fold and lift. Now hold the fold right there. Slide your hands down to your legs. Let your head drop. If you can, bring your fingertips down and go a little deeper. Feeling the weight of the head, pulling open the spine. Breathe. And move your hands back to your legs, back up to your hips, and rise up. Adding that element of balance. Now lift your right arm up, lean over, grab it, pull gently on it and push into the hip. Rise up, open, and release. Shake it out. Excellent, excellent. Now bring your hands to your hips and just take your head from side to side. Let's open up the neck a bit. Just feel the weight stretching through the neck. Now bring the head back up on top. Lengthen the neck. Turn it to the right and tuck your chin. Then do a big arc with the chin over to the left. Again, breathe it, flow your breath. One more. Now bring the chin center, shake out your legs. Now let's start up at the top of the mat. So come up to the top of your mat so that you'll be my mirror image, or I'll be your mirror image rather. Okay, stand tall, get your feet under, and let your arms hang in mountain pose. Again, drawing your abdominals. Lift your arms up, look up, spread the fingers, and pull the elbows out and expand the chest. Fold forward. Extend the arms back, drop your hips and rise. Again, open, fold, extend and drop and rise. Open, fold, and drop. Stay here. Bring your hands down to your mat. You're going to pick up your right foot, but
leg closest to me, and step it all the way back. Plant, establish your balance, plant your foot, walk your hands back, keep that front knee bent, and then straighten and bend the front leg just a little, keeping the back leg straight and the foot grounded. Keep the front knee bent, transfer your hands to your knee. Rise up, square off the hips towards your bent knee. Then send the arms up into warrior one. Look up to the hands. Open the arms out to the side. Get a little deeper. Then turn towards me. Your back foot turns out so that your feet are now perpendicular. Move your shoulders over your hips. Excellent. Front palm up, lift up tall. Touch your back leg. Now we're going to move through exalted warrior into triangle. So slowly cartwheel over into triangle. Look down, rest your hands, then look up the extended arm. Press your hips under. Now go back and forth between the two. Rise up and bend your front knee and breathe in. Come over into triangle, look up and breathe out. Rise and over. Let the breath flow with the motion. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. Hold it here. Leave the knee bent, but level the arms. Now turn towards that knee. Pick up your back heel. Drop your hips and come up into crescent pose. Look up to the hands. Then bring the hands down all the way. You're going to take your front foot and step it back into down dog. Press down and pedal your knees. Spread the fingers, open up the hips. Now keep your knees soft and slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Once here, drop deeply, soften the knees, grab your elbows, drop your head, breathe into your spine, sway your arms, ragdoll. Bring your hands to your shins, straighten and flatten. Draw the shoulders out from your neck. Draw your abdominals up into your spine. Bring your hands to your hips. Rise. Now just turn around and we'll be at the other end of the mat and open the other side. So get your feet underneath and take the arms up. Look up. Bend the elbows, expand the chest. Then fold forward, look down at your feet. Bring the arms back, soften the knees. Bring the hands to the floor. Now you're going to take your leg closest to me, your left leg, and step it back. Plant the foot. Walk your fingers back. Now slowly bend and straighten the front leg a little. Releasing this hip. Now keep your back foot grounded, your front knee bent. Bring your hands to your knee and rise up. Bring your hands to your hips and deepen into warrior one. Square the hips towards the knee. Open the chest. Then add your arms by reaching up. Look up to the hands. Deepen that pose. Then open your arms out to the side. Turn towards me, open up that foot into warrior two. Okay, and then exalt your warrior. Feels so good to come back into this. And go between exalted warrior and triangle. Look down, rest your hands. Open up, look up. Now rise up slowly and bend the knee and breathe in. Come over and breathe out. Rise and breathe in. Flow the movement, flow the breath. Feel the strength of the legs returning. One more. Come up and hold. Now keep your knee bent, level out your arms. Now turn towards that knee, pick up the back heel and sink your hips. Come up into crescent pose. Breathe. Then bring the hands down to your mat. This time step back into down dog again. Lift and lower each heel, both heels. Now rise up on the heels and rock forward into plank pose. Then drop your knees. Tops of the feet. Press back into child's. Sink down. Drop your head. Rock your hips. Then rise up into tabletop. Get the hands underneath. Yes. Now pull the shoulders back and look up into cow pose and round into cat. Let's flow between cat and cow, putting the breath with the movement. Now come up into cow pose and look up. Okay. Now walk your hands back and your knees back. I want you to get more to the back of your mat. Then walk your hands out just a little. Okay. Then you can lower your hips and your shoulders will be over your wrists. Pull your shoulders back and look up into upward facing dog. We're going to flow between this and child's pose. So extending the spine here, then rounding into cat pose and pressing back into child's, lengthening the spine. Let's do that again. Round back up and then lower the hips and look up. Again, round it up and sink it back. Round it up and sink it forward. Once more. Now round it up. Now sink it down and hold it here. Elbows hug in as you lower your torso to the floor. There you go. Wiggle back if you need to keep your face on your mat. And then turn your face towards me and extend your arms out from your shoulders. Bend both knees, flex both feet. Let the legs fall away from the face. And then we're going to slowly move side to side. So as the legs come towards me, the face turns away. Now go at your own pace. Let your breath flow with each movement. The breath keeps you mindful and present in each pose. Let's do two more. Now come back to center. Extend the legs. Now spread your fingers widely and drag those fingertips in. Turn the fingertips forward. Lift your elbows. Move your elbows forward and back. Look down at your mat. Your fingertips, if this is too much, come down on your palms. But try your fingertips first. Then press into your fingertips to rise up and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift lift, and lower. Now place the palms down, slide them closer in, slide them down. Rest your forehead on your mat. Pull the shoulders down your back. Then lift your face, rise into upward facing dog. Now tuck your toes and come into plank pose. Look at your toes. Then lift your hips. Drop your head. Adjust your feet. Adjust your hands. And then pedal your knees. Releasing each one. Now come forward into plank and drop your right knee down so you can lift your left leg. And then just pulse that leg up. Reposition your hands for better balance. Lift, 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 lift. Hold. Now turn towards me and come up onto your knee. If you need to pad your knee, do so. Lift that leg. Reach the arm over, look down. Rise back up. Now bend the knee. Reach for the foot. Just stay here or grab the foot and squeeze the heel to the gluteal. Look up to the sky. Now extend back up. Return your hand. Keep the leg lifted. And bring that knee underneath and extend. Round under and extend. One more. Hold the extension. Opposite arm, so your right arm extends, your left leg is behind. Now bring the hand down. Sweep this leg all the way out to the side, the leg that's towards me. Roll that foot. Feel that inner thigh working. Now roll the foot flat, look towards me and lift your arm up. Now bring the hand down. Feel that left hip drop down. That may be enough of a stretch on your inner thigh. If not, come down on your left forearm and look away from me. Then maybe move your hips a little forward and back to deepen that stretch on your inner thigh. Come back up on your hands. Lift the leg. Now flex the foot and bring that leg all the way around. Cross it over your other leg and place the toes on the floor. Now press back and forth into the ball of that foot. Press and hold. Then release that knee down so your knees are tightly crossed. Put the top of the foot on the floor. Stay here or sink down as much as your knees will allow. So come back and let your head hang. Go as deeply as your body allows you to go without forcing. Dropping down into your hips. Now rise back up. Reposition the hands and return the knee. Widen out those knees and bring the big toes together. Let's sink back here. Drop your forearms, drop your head. Now remain in this position or slide deeper and press down lower. Resting on your chin or your forehead, pressing the chest down. Now we can stay here or we can come up here, depending on your knees. But everybody lift your hips for me, okay? You're going to take your right arm, the arm furthest away, and thread it under towards me. Come down on your shoulder and let your head rest. Some of you may want to move your hips back further, so find a comfortable spot here to open the shoulder. And then bring your top arm up. Wrap it around your back. Open that shoulder. Bring the arm back up and come down. Now press yourself out and let's switch sides. So come up high or low and thread your left arm under. Lay your head, you're now facing away from me. You're on your left shoulder. Adjust the height of your hips for the amount of stretch you need in your shoulder. Lift your top arm up. Wrap it around your back. Lift the arm up. Return the hand to the floor and press out of this. Now widen out your feet, tuck your toes. Okay, now walk your hands back and flip up on your feet. Keep walking your hands back. Right there. Get the feet at the edge of your mat and then squat down and straighten. Squat and straighten once more. Now squat down and bring your hands together. Push your knees out. Then bring your hands to your knees. Squeeze your back. Look down at the floor. Wiggle your toes. Then slide your hands to your shins and straighten your legs. Lift your toes. Release. Your abdominals are drawn up tight. Bring your hands to your hips and rise. Now we'll do the other side. So just turn around here and we'll come back down. So lift up tall. Open and swan dive down. Step back into plank pose. Come into your plank and ignite that core. Then bring your left knee down. Lift your right leg up and pulse it a little. Squeeze in the gluteal. Hold it lifted. Now turn towards me and open up here. There you go. And open up. Lift the arm. Bend the knee. Stay here or reach for the foot, or grab the foot and squeeze that heel into your gluteal. Look up. Extend the leg out, arm back up. Return the hand. Now keep the leg lifted and bring it underneath. Bring it under and out, rounding out through the spine. One more. Now hold it extended. Flex the foot. Now sweep the leg forward towards me and place it on the floor. Roll the foot side to side. Now plant the foot. Lift the arm and hip up. Now bring your hand down. Drop that right hip down. Feel that stretch on your inner thigh. Now stay here or come to your forearm to deepen that stretch. And maybe move a little forward and back. Let the stretch, let the muscles slowly and safely stretch back out. Now come back up on your hand. Lift the leg, flex the foot, take it all the way around to the other side. Look over your shoulder, press into the ball of the foot and rock it. Then bend the knees and cross the knees over tightly, tops of the feet on the floor. Then move back a little. Find your sweet spot here. You can stay tall here, or you can come deeper. So find where you need to go into this, and then drop your head. and rise back up. Uncross the knees again. Spread them again. Come down on your forearms. Lace the fingers. Now press your hips back. Drop your chest down. Drop your forehead down. Then come back up on your forearms. Flip your feet out and tuck your toes. Drop your head, look under. Then lift your knees and come into dolphin, letting the head hang. Now walk the feet closer together and then begin to walk them back so you can move your chin over your fist and ignite your core. Now pulse that core a little. Then release your knees, tops of your feet, release your pelvis, and come up into Sphinx. Spread your fingers, elbows underneath, and just look forward, dragging the shoulders, opening the chest, contracting your belly button up off the floor. Now stay here, or see if you can lift your elbows for further extension of your lower spine. And then release down. Now release your belly button. Slide your hands in. Drop your forehead down. Hug your shoulders. Then rise into upward facing dog. Tuck your toes and lift into down dog. Hips to the sky. Adjust your feet, adjust your hands, drop deeper. Soften the knees to lift the hips higher. Now slowly walk your hands back to your feet again. Once there, grab your elbows, soften your knees, hang again. Feel the traction, the weight, providing space between your vertebrae. Then grab your ankles, straighten your legs again, and just fold gently, don't force. Bring your hands to your shins, come halfway up. Bring your hands to your hips and finish rising.
And shake it out. Now turn towards me. And we're going to open the legs a little wider. Hands on your hips. Slide your hands to your lower back and open up your hips. Up through your chest into your throat. Bring your hands to your hips. Fold there at your hip crease, halfway down. Bring the fingertips to the floor. Spread them widely. Now shift your hips from side to side. Okay, now leave your left hand on the floor. Look over to the right and lift your right arm up. Release down. Other side, lift up. And release down. Now we're going to do that once more, so lift your right arm up. Feel that stretch on your inner left thigh. And then bend your right knee slowly, and that will deepen that stretch in your left inner thigh. Straighten the leg and return the hand. Once again, open. Then slowly bend just your left knee, same knee as the extended arm. Straighten it and return the hand. Excellent. Now I'm just going to turn around to the side so you can see. Then reach down and grab your ankles and fold forward, dropping the head, looking through.
Put your hands on your shins. Excellent, right there. Now walk your feet in a little, and then push your knees out over and then just shift your hips from side to side. That's right, just side to side. Now walk your feet in a little bit more so you can press and round up through your spine. Flatten it and look up. Round it and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now hold it here and look up. Lace your fingers and rise. And then release down. Now lace your fingers behind and just open up your chest. Again, I'll turn to the side here. Open up here. Just feel that deep opening through your pectoral muscles. And then fold gently forward. Soften your knees if you need. Gently fold down, taking your arms over your head, looking through your legs. And rise. And release. Okay, let's come down to the floor and do some sitting poses. So sit there. So your feet are down here, head is up here, same as mine. So we'll all be on the same page. Or I guess you could turn around and face me if that's easier. Whatever, we'll experiment with that in class. So far, so good? All right, and we're gonna keep the knees bent and extend the arms. Now roll down using the abdominal wall to control the descent and take your arms over. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring yourself back up, all the way up. Excellent. Roll down and extend over. The back arches. Push the back into the floor, the belly firms, and you come back up. Once more, roll down and extend, and then come on up and hold. Perfect. Now grab your knees. Grab your knees, lift your chest, and round your back. Again, constantly lubricating the spine with extensions and contractions. Now let's work on tightening the tummy by rounding back here. Yeah. Now reach under and pick your feet up off the floor. Then lift your chest. Then lift and lower your legs, balancing there on your bum. Now hold the calves parallel to the floor. Extend your arms. Keep your chest lifted. Then extend one leg, then the other. Challenging the core. Then extend both legs and lift your chest and smile. And then bend the knees. Now finish rolling all the way down and drag your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Now leave your knees here and take your arms out to the side. Extend your legs up. Flex and point your feet. Now hold the feet flexed. Yes. Lower your left leg down. Reach up and grab your right leg. Draw your face up to the knee. Point your toes. Relax the shoulders. And switch. And switch. And switch. Bring both legs back up and bend both knees. Hug them into your chest. Relax your head. Then take your arms out from your shoulders. Now look towards me and roll your knees towards me, over to the left, all the way over. Relax the legs, stack the legs. Look away. Now roll the head back towards me. Take just your top leg and extend it out, keeping the inner thighs together. Flex that foot, fan the toes. Then lift the leg up to the ceiling and stop there. Then roll onto your back. Keep that leg moving out to the side. Your bent knee will come out as well. Hold that stretch. Now bend your straight leg and bring your knees back together. Hug them in tightly. Flex the feet. Now roll the knees away from me, over to the right. Roll the head away. Then extend your top leg. Feel the inner thighs still touching. Flex that foot. And lift that leg up to the sky. Then roll onto your back. Let that straight leg fall out to the side. The bent knee lifts off the floor. Circle your feet this time. See if you hear any popping of your joints. Now flex. Bend the straight leg. Now reach up and grab both legs at your ankles. Let the elbows push the knees away. Bring your prayer feet together and rock side to side. Now bring your knees together. Set your feet on the floor. Bring your arms down by your side. Walk your feet in, touch your ankles. Then press into your feet and elevate up into bridge pose. High, high bridge. Then start to walk your shoulders down towards your feet to get higher in your bridge. Lace your fingers, straighten your arms. Breathe. Now lift your heels and press into the balls of your feet. Then press your inner thighs to touch and then open. Press in and open. A few more. Now leave them open. Release your heels. Unlace your fingers. Walk your shoulder blades back out wide again. And lower your back. Now grab your knees and pull back into Apanasana and pull your face up to your knees. Release your head. Pull your knees apart, circle them around and in. Once again, the movement through the joints lubricates the joints. Reverse it. Out, around, and in. Do you feel popping in one direction? I do. Now pull the knees apart. Yes. Again, reach down and grab your ankles and shine the soles of your feet to the ceiling. See if you can grab the soles of your feet to press the knees down deeper. Rock a little side to side. Now I want to do one more stretch for the hips. So now that the feet are wide, place them on your mat. But feel the edge of your mat. Get the knees as wide as your feet. Slide your arms out. Roll your palms up. Now take windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Now come center, right here. Then look towards me and let your knees fall towards me to the left. Lay your ankle on the side of your knee and press those knees deep. Feel the stretch in your hip. Now take the arm that's behind you and come over and press your palms together. Now roll your head with the arm as it opens back up. Look down that arm. Once more, bring it over and open it out. Now stay here. Breathe into your side and your hips and your shoulders. Keeping the ankle on the knee, lift the knees back up and bring them into your chest. Lace your fingers behind your hamstring, hug them in. Extend that right leg up. Circle your feet again. Now bend that knee again. Hang on here, or for a little deeper, lace your fingers around your right shin. Draw the knees in closer. Deep stretch through your left hip. Then release the legs and put the feet back on your mat. Walk them out to the edge of your mat again. Open your knees as wide as your feet. Slide your arms out. Roll them over, palms face up. You're going to take the knees away from me, over to the right. Now lay your ankle on the side of your knee and press that left leg deeper, the left hip inside, getting a deep stretch and always breathing into the areas that you're stretching. And take your arm closest to me, your left arm, bring it over and press it down, palms together. Open that arm back out. Follow it with your eyes. Once more, let's bring it over. Let's bring it out. Now stay here. Feel the flow of your breath. Then lift your knees back up. Bring the knees in. Lace behind your hamstring. Hug them in. Extend the left leg up. Work the ankles the other way. Now hold the feet flexed. Bend. See if you can grab around your shin. If that's too intense, just keep it behind your hamstring. Deep, deep sensation now in the right hip and gluteus muscle. And uncross the legs and pull the knees in again. Flex the feet. Place the feet together. Now lace your fingers around the feet and draw them in, pushing those inner thighs out. Sway, massage your back on the floor. Open up again into happy baby pose. Then grab your ankles, okay, and then just walk on the ceiling a little with your feet. Hang on to your ankles or grab your heels and very, very slowly try to extend the legs out until you feel a nice stretch on your inner thighs. Again, don't force it, just take it to where you feel mild tension. And use your hands to press the legs up over your hips, point your toes, draw the legs towards your face. And then bend your knees. Now lay your arms down by your side. Lower your feet. Stretch those legs all the way out. Point the toes. Give your arms a good stretch by reaching them over your head and pull apart from your toe tips to your fingertips and alternate stretching each side. Now give both arms and both legs a deep, deep extension, and then flex your feet, fan your toes. Let the feet fall out to the side. Bring your arms up over your chest and look at the palms of your hands. Then float the backs of your hands down beside your hips. Let your fingertips curl in. Let your eyes close. Let your face relax. Feel the weight of your jaw as you release the muscles. And as the jaw grows heavy, pull your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Feel your lips part. And slowly roll your face over to the left. Eyes are closed. Feel the left side of your body. Drop a little deeper. Relax a little more. Roll the head center. Let it drift over to the right. Invite that deep relaxation into this side. And return your head back to center. Feel the weight of your eyes. Feel the skin softening on your face. Becoming very mindful, very present with just this one breath, just this one moment. Stay very, very relaxed. Slowly slide one knee in at a time and let each leg hang over your tummy. Notice the weight of your legs pressing down into your tummy, down into your spine. Very, very slowly start to roll towards me onto your side, bringing your palms together, resting here on your shoulder and your hip. Close your eyes again. Reconnect to your breath again. And then ever so slowly, press yourself up to a seated position. Cross your legs, open your heart, and bring your hands together. Bow your head and offer a moment of gratitude for all that you have and for our time together. Lift your face, open your eyes, lift your hands, and to each other we say, Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you soon.